Hey there, guys. Um, today is today's Sunday, and it's a good day so far. The Texans are beating up on the Saints, so you know. I like the Saints, but I'm a Texas girl, so. But I wanted to come and talk today about the supporting black business. Okay, because we hear that all the time: support black business, buy black, support black businesses. We need more economic power and so forth. And so, first of all, I believe in that. I believe in supporting black business. However, I think that not just me, it's a lot of other people. You have a problem sometimes with trying to support black-owned businesses because in my experience, sometimes you get burned. Sometimes black businesses are not, I'll say, as ethical as they should be. And so you kind of get burned and say, well, I might as well just go over here to the other people, Now I'm gonna tell two real quick stories about my experiences with supporting black businesses. Now, I'm gonna also say that I also think that there are a lot of good black businesses. Matter of fact, there is one here in where I am that is it's a Caribbean bakery, and this guy is from Trinidad. I mean, he cooks all kinds of Caribbean dishes, and he bakes Caribbean desserts and so forth, cookies and cakes and all that stuff. And I mean, he's good. He is an excellent cook, excellent business practices. He gives you a lot of food for a good amount of money, and so it's really, really good supporting him. There's been other places online that I have supported black businesses, and I've had no problems. But I kind of think overall, a lot of times, sometimes you want to support, like I say, black businesses, and sometimes you get screwed, and I understand you get screwed sometimes by other races too, but the problem with that is that we're trying to grow black businesses and support them, and their businesses outnumber ours. So theirs are probably 10 to 20 to 1, whereas we want to make the black businesses grow with our dollars. But when you get burned and you stop going and they have 20 of the same kind of place that you're trying to support in a black business, then the black business just kind of, it doesn't get the support, So what I was going to say, there was a while ago. Now, this was not a black business, but this was a black man who helped me. And I was trying to, I needed the service, but I was going with the service also because I figured this black guy was going to help me out, give me, I wasn't looking even for a deal. I was looking for something specific. And so what it was actually gym membership. And the thing with it is that it was, he took my call, and what I was looking for, being a single mom at that time and working on a fixed income, basically. What I was asking him, was there any way that you can not, I don't want a contract, because I don't want to be tied down to something where I'm going to have to pay for 2, 3, 4 years, and I may move, I may not even be in the area, whatever. I don't want to be tied to a contract. So what I was asking him was, is there any way that you can set me up with a monthly deal where I can pay monthly and not be on a contract? So, I mean, he was very, very nice, very, very open. He explained things to me and all this kind of stuff, told me, oh yeah, we can do that. Now, I'm talking to him on the phone before I get there, because, you know, I don't want to waste my time, because I'm really, really serious about this. So I went to, he said he could do it. I went to the gym and everything. When I got there, I sat down, I talked with him again. He was really nice, really helpful and everything, giving me, you know, little ways that he could help, showing me what he, you know, had to show me. But then he gave me a contract at the end of it. He pushed this paper to me, and I'm just like, but I didn't want a contract. I just want to see if there's any way I can do this on just like a month to month. He's like, oh yeah, that's what that is. You know, we just need you to sign this just to, you know, have your name and information, and, you know, this goes over, you know, the gym policies and everything. And so it's not anything, it's not a contract. So, you know, I mean, it was a long piece of paper with a whole bunch of words on it. I gazed over it, but I did not sit there and read the whole thing, because, like I said, I told him what I wanted. He told me he could do it. I trusted him, and so I'm figuring he's going to give me what I want. So anyway, come to find out, long story short, this guy set me up on a 2-year gym membership. And I was mad, but I was hurt, because I'm like, you know, whoa, this dude, you know, I explained to him that I was a single mom making a certain amount of income, working on a little job where I wasn't making a lot of money, but I was trying to get this gym membership to, you know, work out a little better. And you screwed me. You told me that you could do exactly what I wanted you to do, and then I come to find out you give me a gym membership. Called the guy back after I finally found out exactly what he did. This guy was just like a whole nother person. This guy told me that, well, you should have read it, it was your fault, and this and that, and, you know, you don't just take somebody's word for what they tell you, and the whole thing. And it was just like a whole other person. I was just like, wow, you know, that's something. So anyway, then this was probably around about the same time. I was trying to buy a washer and dryer, and so this washer and dryer was used, but it was good enough, you know. It was a black business, so I went there to try and get it. You know, it wasn't too far from my house. And come to find out, once again, long story short, guy screws me. The washing machine, it needed all kinds of stuff. I think it maybe worked for maybe 2-3 months or whatever. And I understand it was used, but when I called them back, because they gave me a little piece of warranty. Actually, what happened is the warranty had already gone out, but another guy there was like, oh, okay. He's like, yeah, sometimes they get people like this, and, you know, then the machine breaks or whatever. But the guy was, I have to say, he was nice enough to fix it for me, not charged me a whole lot of money, and kind of restored my trust again. But then I was upset with the owner of the place, because the owner of the place is he was the black guy. He's the one that owned the place, and I'm just like, you know, wow, why y'all doing these shady deals? You know, you're already in a neighborhood where people don't make a whole lot of money. You're already selling a used product. The best that you could do, at least, is to try to give a good, the best that you can, you know. But this thing broke on me, and, you know, I'm thankful that at least his repairman was nice enough for me. So he he helped me out. But the basis of this video basically is that, you know, I think more black people would support black businesses if there was more integrity, if there was more, you know, really trying to just not get over on the customer and really trying to do some good quality business. Because, I mean, like I say, you know, in this day and time, I think a lot of black people are looking for an alternative. I mean, we really are. We know that it's 20 to 1 out there with their businesses to black businesses, but I think if black businesses gave better service, then you would get more money, and you can open up 2 or 3 stores, and so then there you go, you have more businesses, and you know, you would get that clientele. And just another thing is that so many black businesses usually eventually sell out for money to a white-owned company, or they'll be doing so good, it's a good idea, good product, everything, and then next thing you know, they have sold to a white company. That's another reason why, you know, black businesses can't grow, because, you know, as soon as they make a few million, you know, or they don't want to deal with it anymore, then they, instead of passing it down to their kids or grandkids, or keeping the business in the family, or selling to another black business owner, and keeping the business in the race, you know, like they do. But they so many black businesses will sell out to another race, and you know, you think you're buying black, but at the end of it, you're really not. So, I mean, you can't tell anybody what to do, but I just think that that's a good way to keep black dollars in black businesses, and for black businesses to grow, and become bigger and get 1,500 stores, something, you know. But like I say, you know, I think a lot of people have been burned, and I think that black business owners really need to step up and start having a little bit more integrity toward their customers, because you have people out here who will buy black, who want to buy black, and will support, you know. So as my take on that, if you have maybe an instance or a story or something, you think you want to share about, you know, maybe you have had a bad experience with a black business, you know, maybe we can, you know, talk about it, put it down in the comments or whatever, and you know, maybe we can talk about it, maybe the word can get out, you know, to some of these business owners that, you know, look, this is the bad experience, we need to get better, you know, because we want them to grow. You know, we do need more economic power in the black community as far as the businesses are concerned. So anyway, that's all I really wanted to say about this video. I have other ones coming, so, you know, subscribe and give me your comments, and until the next one.